Hello, hello. I hope that this is working. We're about to see if it is working. Hello, this is working. Alright, it's working. Episode number 9, I believe, of our WCW MyGM Mode. I was previously watching episode number 8 to catch up because I'll apologize. I'm not going to say we're behind, but last week I definitely planned on uploading this, and a lot of things came up, and I did not really want to have to squeeze this in and it be half-assed, so I just decided to delay it this week. But we're here for WCW MyGM Mode on WWE 2K24, episode number 9, the Road to WrestleMania / Starrcade. At this point, call it whatever you want to. I'm not going to be offended by either one. But I don't really know. I have wrote down plans that I like to see happen, but once we get to around this part of the season, injuries start piling up. A lot of things start piling up, and changes have to be made. Cards subject to change. But I do remember last time around, I suggested, do we have a double champion potentially happen? I was thinking this, I wouldn't mind Kurt being a U.S. champion and the world champion, as my dog is joining in to watch in. And then Seth Rollins must have heard me and asked for a WCW World title match. But as you can see, he is currently the U.S. champion. So we do have that potential of a double champion. That's going to be a wait-and-see process. Tiffany Stratton and Michin is something that has been building up. Rhea Ripley asked for me to do a GM interference. I don't know if you technically consider it asking me, but did ask for a GM interference a couple weeks ago, and this is the last week that we'll be able to do it. And the challenge thing, commissioner goal, is a TLC match, which Steamboat and Gable have been feuding. We got a bunch of ad promos to build some money up because I don't remember I know exactly we spent money on this power card, the injury rehab, because, like I said, it might be needed. But we'll wait and see. Now, we're almost done with this season, season 2. We got not that long. Because we can't use these power cards on the last week. So getting this reward might not help us, unless we use those other 2 that I saw now. And then if we do the TLC match, then we get one. So I might be using all these, and they might not matter, but we're going to have to use them now. I'm just glad that I realized that. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep one of these and see if they carry over, because I think I've been doing this for so long that it kind of all blends in. I don't know if it does or not. So for EC, which one? They're essentially kind of the same. They're not really the same, but I don't know who. Okay, so I can't even use that one. So try to screw over NXT. We're still in second place. I don't even really know why I acknowledged that. I went through the card. Guess what? I already wrote it all down. So I don't have to spend extra time writing it all down, but I did spend the extra time chit-chatting. So opening contest, Steamboat and Gable. Gable wins. Got some money. Rhea wins. Which I imagine Candice will ask for a rematch. Candice is also a double champion, so we already have one double champion on our roster. A last woman standing, Tiffany Stratton wins. I want to build season 3. I'm not going to say necessarily around LA Knight, but LA Knight needs to have singles gold in season 3, as we actually do. We actually have a double champion now, and that is Seth Rollins. So will he be double champion still at WrestleMania's Kurt Angle is now out 3 weeks, which sucks. We'll simulate through this episode, but there might be some that I just skip all the way through. Gunther, Wade Barrett in the main event. Harley Race, Luke Gallows. Fanny. RVD wants his TV title back. So our main event is Otis and Wade Barrett, and Wade Barrett wins. I keep seeing Wade Barrett over and over again, and still never is able to trade for him. Sensational Sherry does not lose, as they have Bruno Sammartino on their roster. That is crazy. Bruno Sammartino, 99.9% sure never worked a WrestleMania, but will that change this season? Andre Chase, sorry, that's who you're paired with. Umaga and the Sandman. This is your main event. This is your main event. The same rating, I think, as Kurt Angle and Seth Rollins. We'll see. We had a 4. We were 4, so a half-star difference. Okay. Seth, you better not have any problems with me for the rest of the time, because you're double champion now. Now, I will say though, we do have to re-sign Becky Lynch this week. So almost all the money we made is probably going to go towards that. But oh my God, we got to get this 3rd Hall of Fame trophy. I don't like that whatsoever. We're not that far off from NXT fans-wise, which I say that time and time again. I'm alright with the opening offer. I guess I see where we stand after that stunt. Butch, Pete Dunne, it's a running joke now. Ensure your least popular available fighter is in a match this week. Who? 69. Nice. Is that Meechin? I think it is. Yes. Now what sucks is, like I said, injuries are going to start freaking piling up at some point. So for this episode, we're just going to do strictly normal matches, which sucks. What is needed. I'm trying not to cough. I know it's just awkward silence, but I'm not trying to cough. But it had to happen. It had to happen. Oh, that sounded horrendous. No, we'll say I don't know what the hell to book. Have this happen. Because Bobby Roode cost Kurt Angle the world title. I've been trying to do this Kurt Angle Bobby Roode rivalry almost the whole season. So I imagine Kurt Angle can come back at Mania and do this match. Our tag division, we're going to have to rebuild in season 2 because I don't think we're going to have enough money to sign. We actually might have enough money to sign somebody for Mania to challenge the Judgment Day. and their morale is pretty high. So going back up here, yeah, we're gonna have Steve Buck cut this promo, give Gable the week off. We need we'll do a charity promo since we're saving money, and we're gonna have Tyler Bate cut it because I don't think I used him last week. We get one of these. We need to. I don't know why I'm looking at this because this doesn't really help us with our trophy situation. Where's it? NXT. Have they hit the 4 million fan mark? Because if they have, which I think they have. Let's look here at this. First of all, decrease the ticket prices. I don't really know if that helped us or not. I don't even like looking at that. Any of these? I very rarely look at this stuff. I also did not fund what I was looking for because I don't think NXT. I think they did. So we should be after this episode. We might hit the 4 million fan mark. If not this episode, the next. Now we got an open-end contest title match. We got a main event title match. We got a debut with EL Sky challenging Becky Lynch. We're gonna go crazy. I know I said I wanted to save money, but screw that. I don't want any injury to happen here, so we're just gonna do that there. Now, worst case scenario, we might have a multi-woman match at Mania, but like we have 3 singles women's rivalries going on, so we'll just see how much we need to fill the space in the card and whatnot. So, like I said, we're just trying to get to Mania. Who and what the world title situation will be at that point, we shall see. But tonight we got a U.S. title match in our opening contest. Do I go crazy and do backstage brawl? Just to save money and not to go that crazy, because also there's a high injury chance here. We're just going to do it Extreme Rules. Boom. I also don't know what the hell, like, what was Dijak's injury prior? He's got the same amount of time to come back as Kurt. Because we might also release someone that is not being used. Granted, we're not getting much money back there. This we would. We're gonna. Do we do it? First of all, a 5-match win streak is pretty crazy. Just because he has done so much for us, we're not going to release him. But there's a great chance that he just doesn't get booked, and so it kind of is a danged if you do, danged if you don't situation there. So I hit ready. I might not have been that ready, but how long is Seth Rollins' double title reign last night? As I needed to take a screenshot for thumbnail purposes, baby. It's continuing. He's still double champion. 4 stars. Okay. That rivalry has grown. Stratton was. I don't remember what their last match was, but I definitely don't think it was 2 stars.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Io wins her debut, which is good because she was losing every match on NXT, mostly to Tamina. As we do have a new women's champion, that being Rhea Ripley.
1, 2, it's over.
Going through, we're just going to sim this episode because it's like almost everything is the same. Got sim. Yes. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. If everything is just the same, I'm just going to sim, which The main event is the same. The opener is the same. Shane's facing the Warrior, the Ultimate Warrior. As again, first of all, that is just a bit insulted. That Tamina and Scarlett could have a same level match as Rhea and Candice. But starting with 4-star, ending with 4-star, that's what I guess we're striving for. Kurt Angle on his social media, happy to fight you anytime, Robert. Only one way it ends. So we'll see what that happens. Okay, so we need to start looking to use those veto cards. We're not that far off for 4 million. They're at 4 million. Kind of had a better show than us, so there's a chance that we ended second place this season. But I'm guaranteeing my WrestleMania is going to be better than theirs. I can just guarantee that. Hey, I feel, me, Chin, that's kind of on you. We'll see what happens there. Have at least one Iron Man match this week. I think that there's a great potential that this ends this rivalry, but I feel this would be a great match to have it at Iron Man stipulation. So we'll see what happens there. These two are going to have a match. They're going to be our opening match. They're going to be in a steel cage. Just for the sake of it. We'll see what happens with them. We're going to save Candice this week. We're going to do all charity promos. Next week, we're going to do all ad promos and save money for WrestleMania. Because I'm trying to build the fans this week. Build the fans this week. Build the money next week. And then Mania, we should have the money to add fans for Mania. So, charity promo there. Charity promo from Seth. And a charity promo. I'm gonna for the sake of it, we're gonna do Becky. We're gonna have a triple threat match here with Io, Michin, Mia Yim, and Tiffany Stratton. I should add a stipulation on it to make it a higher rating. We're going to do it Extreme Rules. I know that's not the safest thing for their injury sakes. Mia Yim. Hey, it's your specialty, Mia Yim. So if you don't win, that's on you again. So we'll see what happens there. Now, I'm going to actually go over here. And those are our 3 most popular stars doing these charity promos. I realize. So now, right here, LA Knight, I need to save. So we're going to do another. We're going to do another triple threat. This one with Pete Dunne. Because I think we gave him his 2 weeks of rest, correct? Yes. So we're going to do Finn, Pete Dunne, and Bobby Roode also in an Extreme Rules. As we do have 100,000. About 100,000 saved. Now, while I'm looking, prevent a talent from being fired from a casket match, which is hilarious. But I don't plan on doing any of those anytime soon. I can't use that one. I can use this. I can also use this. Boom. So we might complete that challenge and then not even get to use that card. Because I think we have 2 left. I don't even know what we get for this. We get a health spa, which could come in use. Oh my goodness. This is the... Use 10 power cards against other brands. Which I thought I was at 6. And I just did 2. So I should be at 8. But I guess I was wrong. Not going to lose any sleep over it. We do need to do a submission match, which I think I'll do that next week. And then we'll have a submission match at Mania. That way it's a high rating. I don't think anybody got hurt last week, but I'm not 100% sure with that. This actually looks like a pretty good card. Now, I might be wasting our money here. Because I can't side. Worst case scenario. I don't know. We'll see. We need to find somebody for the preferably a tag team to face Finn and Dom at Mania. So we can bring Ken Shamrock back. Now, if I do, look, I wish I knew what Devon's rating was. I very much wish I knew what Devon's rating was. I doubt he's going to be in this. I'd imagine he's the same as Bubba, but that would be a 3-star search. Show cost. Yeah, we're going to end up, I messed up somewhere. All right. Carlito! I forgot about Carlito. That's hilarious. Do we bring CM Punk back? This is also proof that I have the DLC. Big E? I think we're going to bring in Big E. Do we want to bring in Big E? Or did we just waste money to waste money? Because Finn is a fighter. So we need a bruiser. Granted, at the end of the day, I don't think... I wish I knew what Devon's rating was. View roster. That's our roster. I don't know why hell I thought it was going to be any different. You're going to tell me his match specialty is a cage match and not a tables match. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think I just wasted money. It is what it is. Yeah, we wasted money. I didn't write any of this down either. Big L. L's in the chat. L's in the chat. We do have a steel cage match.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
And Tyler Bate wins. And Dominic is hurt and might not even be at... They're both hurt. Guess I should have expected that.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Okay. Mia's not going to be happy about that. No injuries came out of that. So I think I'm going to guess that I lucked out in not doing that side. It try to build a tag team title match, and then that happened. So it is what it is. But I'm overall kind of happy with this episode. But we'll see what happens here in our main event. Ricky Steamboat wins. 4 stars out 3 weeks. I don't think that concluded the rivalry, but it might have. All right. We only got one more episode till Mania, so this is the same old crap. I will say Gunther and Wade Barrett teaming together did sound kind of fun. I'm intrigued by the Sandman and Umaga match because they've only done called out promos. And also, this is our main competitor right now.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Somehow, someway, this is our main competitor. And I don't know what they're doing. Because I don't know what size venue. It looks like they're in the same size venue as us. So, I don't think that's anything. They're freaking champions. Angelo Dawkins. Zubaga, 96 stamina. Sandman wins. So, there's the... I'm really bothered that I wasted that money. Okay, we got that. Chicago. Bro, it would have been hilarious if we saw it freaking CM Punk. Bro, I gave you your 2 weeks. You know what? We're fired him. We're fired him. He's done made me bad. I gave him his 2 weeks. I'm like 99% sure it said complete 2 weeks, and then it is what it is. Look, I didn't tell you to take the pin, so all right. To save money, and because I'm pretty pissed about this, Butch, I know I'm not getting much for this, but you're gone. Bye bye. Oh my goodness, the injury bug. We do get a lot back if we fire. Here's the thing. Dominic is probably not getting used. That is the thing. We need to have the safest episode ever. And that's going to be extremely difficult. Also, what sucks? Can't even use that. So we're not going to get that one challenge done. That's fine and dandy. I'm not against that. This, who's at the lowest stamina? So, holy balls. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 available people for tonight. Dijak could come back next week. We need to book our Mania card. Kurt and Robert Roode. Rhea and Candice. LA Knight, Seth Rollins. And first of all, I didn't even know Chad Gable got hurt too, which kind of screws a lot of things up now. Tiffany Stratton, Mia Yim. So, no, I know. What will we get for this? A contract that so I might not even get to use that. We're gonna side people for safety reasons. We're not doing any stipulation matches tonight. We're gonna do all ads, and then at the that way we get our money back. Which I think I said all of that already. So this would actually be a great time to use this. But we're going to go this route. Here's the thing. I don't feel like spending $50,000. That's a lot, and I might not even sign the person. Screw it. We'll do it once. Macho Man! We can bring in the Macho Man. Who he's going to face, we'll just have to see, but we're going to bring in the Macho Man. I think I like that. I want Steamboat. Can I get Steamboat? You're going to tell me he's hurt? I can't face Steamboat. Okay. Macho Man, you're solid. Alright. Trish Stratus also would be a great solid. But we're going to use this one to save 10,000. Kevin Nash. Don't know why I'm still talking like Macho Man. I know, again, I should be looking from the standpoint of people that we could use. Alright, Brooks Jensen is the only person I saw added. And Austin Theory. R-Truth. Alright, one more. Montez Ford. Lyra. Valkyria. We don't even have enough money for Trish Stratus now. Alright, so again, it's another case of just wasted money. We're bringing in Lyra Valkyria. Will she be used? We shall see. I also forgot that I probably could fire people. But who? I don't know yet. If Michin gets injured tonight. Alright, Seth and LA Knight in a U.S. title match. At the pay-per-view will be a world title match. Becky, Io, which to be fair, they do not have an established rivalry yet. Oh, we didn't find somebody for Macho Man. We was the. I wish I could bring Steamboat back. I wish I could use Steamboat. Steamboat and Macho Man at Mania. Come on. Time out, please. Because this is only 1 week. Oh my goodness. If we got. Oh my goodness. Because right now we ain't got nothing for Macho Man for Mania unless he just does a promo, which that. We would have spent a lot of money on a freaking promo. Alright. Finn. Because we can't do. Oh my goodness. Is there. Finn is a fighter, correct? Finn is a fighter. So we need a face bruiser. I'm not signing Brooks Jensen for that sake. We just wasted money. Ooh. We just wasted money. Oh, we can't even freaking sign Braun Breaker unless we release Butch. Isn't there a thing that if you release the people, so if I released Tyler Bate, okay, we get the money. All right, we're signing Braun Breaker for plans down the road. This is going to be an extremely crazy. It's going to be an extremely. How many? Timeout. Timeout. We don't have enough. We're going to have to freaking fire one more person. Bro, just. I wasted money. This is the episode we wasted money. This is the episode we wasted money. We were supposed to do ad promos the whole episode. Finn's going to do an ad promo tonight. We need one more match. I don't really want to do this match for injury purposes. I want to do this match because I think Io and Rhea being the tag champions would be insane and an outcome that I'm low-key rooting for. We could do this, and it could come back to bite us. We're bringing Kurt back now, and it also kind of makes the most. That makes the most sense as well. So Kurt is back. I don't think if we just do a normal match, we'll see what happens there. Add promo. Role change. So, because I really doubt I'm going to be able to bring Steamboat back. That's the issue there. I really doubt I could bring Steamboat back. So we're just going to, for the sake of it, do an ad promo. We'll see what the hell he does at Mania. We'll see. We'll see. I know we've wasted a lot of money this episode. We literally signed somebody just to fire somebody, which I apologize, Lyra, but it needed to happen. Dijak stayed, correct. Dijak might not even get used, but we'll see. All right. Here, anybody else we can use? I don't think so. The last episode before WrestleMania, our craziest week ever. Stratton, if Mia, because I have a high feeling that Stratton's going to win and then Mia's going to leave. And I did plan on them having a match at Mania. Like I said, we got a lot of plans for Mania. So we will just have to see what happens. This is the last. I got to out of this paper. Then we have a new paper for Mania. As I'm starting to get hoarse. Here we go. Let's get to Mania. Let's just get to WrestleMania. If we don't have new tag titles, I'm actually pretty upset about that. Because I also have not said it this episode, but I thought it'd probably be known that in this episode, I almost said the next episode, but in this episode, we got to do the draft too. So I was wanting Io and Rhea to win. There we go, Mia. I wanted Rhea and Io to win. That way, when I do the draft, I can protect them, and they're the tag champions and the women's champion with Rhea. So we will just have to see what happens there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping Scott Steiner. I know you can only protect 5 people. Seth is still the U.S. champion. I wanted LA Knight to have a damn title, which at this rate, I don't know. ECW was like, oh, we're going to put a good episode this week. It's already finally gets his TV title match. Like I said, I don't need this paper anymore. I need page 18. This is page 18 in my notes. Let's see how long we are into this video already. We're already 37 minutes in. Fanny. This last WrestleMania, we literally had Stone Cold versus CM Punk, so not much could really top it. What else did we do? We did Kurt Angle face. Kurt Angle face Ken Shamrock, who we could have signed. I should have just simulated this episode, but we're just going to keep skipping. I also realized as well that week 25 that's not a cough. That was a burp. That was another burp. Week 25, they can't do the crap where they veto your guys and girls. So from that front, we should be decent. All right, let's just get to this. 215. I didn't even look at the fan total. I'm not even. Let's get to it. WrestleMania. I'm not giving you a bonus. I'm not giving you a bonus. I'm not giving you a bonus. Yeah, bye. Hey, isn't it about time you put me in a PLE event? These things come and go. How about we end up, you know what? You've been gone for a minute, so you could be of use. Do not book your most popular specialist. And you get to that. All right. When I go, when I go to this power card, if I get the injury recovery one and bring back Steamboat, I'll be so happy. You get a health spa. Hooray. It is what it is. All right, thing 1. I completely neglected to do a freaking submission match. And that way I would have had this freaking... Oh, that's head ass on my part. Which we will be doing a submission match tonight. Here's what I'll say. We're going to do a submission match tonight. We'll see if it carries over. The submission match tonight will be Robert Roode and Kurt Angle. Boom. First match done. Opening contest will be Rhea and Candice. I like the sound of a Hell in the Cell. Well, for the sake of it, we're going to do Steel Cage for now. Following that up with Becky Lynch and Io. special guest referee, Tiffany. I will say Tiffany Stratton would make sense to be a special referee for this, but I'm probably going to need Tiffany to cut a promo. So we're going to do a TLC match. Actually, we're going to do this as the TLC match because it makes sense. And then this as the steel cage, correct? Boom. LA Knight, Seth Rollins, world title on the line. Another TLC? Do we do a TLC for this or something else? Well, I'm just throwing as much at the wall as I can right now. So, we need one more match. We have literally all heels. I wanted to do all charity promos. So, Macho Man a charity promo. Tiffany Stratton a charity promo. Finn a charity promo. And Braun Breaker a charity promo. Meaning, because I want to do the math exactly, and we'll probably end up changing one of these match stipulations. Probably the steel cage. When I go over here to talent scouts, we need a... Dijak is a heel, correct? He is. First of all, just to get more money, and spoiler alert, I was not protected Dominic Mysterio and probably going to restart our tag division. Is there anybody else? Steamboat, I appreciate you. We ain't getting that. We get 4,000 back for that. Oh my goodness, we're in a pickle. We're in a pickle. Because we get 12,000 back for Dom. Talent scouts, a male face that is a specialist. This is one of the few times that none of these people are a cruiserweight, which is hilarious. Because I think logically we should fire Dom. We get 1250 back, giving us wiggle room to sign that last person to fight Dijak. But this also, we're just going to change the stipulation. So this last match, I don't know what to do. Why did everybody have to be a freaking heel? We got how many we got two, and one of them's hurt, and he don't give us any money back, which I don't really get with that. And I wanted to do all these charity promos that way we're building on fans. I know we're wasting a lot of money on that, but I'm also trying to get these fans here. Do not book your money yet. Up yours. If I just do this. Kofi Kingston. That was a great pick. We'll probably end up changing the match. We'll have to change at least two, but I'm just so happy I saw a cruiserweight. All right. Actually, yeah, we only got freaking like $2,000 to work with. All right. Which of these match stipulations This isn't really a rivalry to like resolve anything. So we got $3,000. I'm doing a submission. I'm doing this as a submission match. This I know is insane, but opening match at TLC. Where can we say? Oh, Steamboat, I appreciate you. I really wanted to do Savage and Steamboat, but it ain't happening this season. So we'll see what happens down the road. As we literally now have enough, buddy. All right, I'm happy with all this now. I know it is what it is. I'm writing this all down, and then we're going through it. Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae for the women's title in a TLC match. This pay-per-view bonus that, as many times as I say it, time after time, still don't know what the PLE bonus gets us. A charity promo for Macho Man, who I will admit, because I did the impersonation, I was like, I have to sign him. So we're getting a charity promo there. Io Sky versus Becky Lynch in a last woman standing, which is the best stipulation, most affordable with best stipulations. And I already wrote last down. Last man standing. Tiffany Stratton was supposed to face Mia Yim, but Mia Yim told her agent that she was leaving. And it is what it is. So she's doing a charity promo. Robert Bobby Roode versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. And I'm intrigued again to see if we get that power card, because this will be our 10th submission match that we have done. Finn Balor's tag partner Dominic Mysterio is hurt. There's a chance that the tag championships stay with them going into season 2 or 3. We're going into season 3. We'll see, but he's doing a charity promo tonight. Newest sighted Kofi Kingston going against Dijak, because he had a great run for us this season and did ask for a match after being out all of this month. But somebody will end up out because this is an ambulance match. Braun Breaker, I do plan on using in season 3. But he's getting his feet wet here. As our main event, Seth Rollins, LA Knight. Will LA Knight go into season 3 as a champion or as a loser? And we don't have a U.S. title match tonight. But here we go. It's all wrote down. Let's get it done. Boom. Candice does not lose. I know she just won the title back, but like, I wanted to keep Rhea. It is what it is. I'm not upset about it. Candice wins. Io Sky, Becky Lynch. Io wins. Io and Candice would be a good rivalry. I just need to change Io from a cruiserweight. As we probably won't see the women's tag titles in season 3 as much, I will say that. Robert Roode wins. Wow. As Kurt is injured again. Oh, no. Kofi Kingston. Okay. Hey, y'all quit that. Our main event for the world title, Seth Rollins versus LA Knight. As LA Knight does win, he gets his Mania moment and is now our world champion. Ended Seth's double title run. And what a stage to do it. Let's go through their show. So now we're writing down the season 3 draft. I don't know who to protect. First of all, as the seasons go on, it gets more and more expensive, obviously. And the protections are very expensive. I feel LA Knight and Seth LA Knight, Seth. If Scott Stein, here's the thing, I don't know. I really want to pair Scott Steiner and Braun Breaker together and make the tag champions. That is why I sawed Braun Breaker. Worst case scenario, I could keep Braun Breaker and have him feud with Kurt Angle. So, I'm thinking out loud. LA Knight, Seth, Kurt Angle, Braun Breaker, and I think Candice. And then we're going to try to draft Io. Granted, I need to look at Io's other class. And if I could have her feud with Candice, then boom, bam. As they did get a freaking 5-star match of theirs. We only got 4.5. As their WrestleMania main event is a match that they had to watch on the screen. A backstage brawl. You can't have a backstage brawl in front of the audience. But I do think they're in the big stadium for this. They had a 1-star match. I said our show's going to be better. If they also did all charity promos except for one. ECW put on a good Mania. Like, this sucks. This sucks. Thank you. Thank you, Shane. Season 1 legend. It is what it is. Bro, why was Kurt and Robert the worst match? So they had a 1-star match. They had a 2-star match. ECW, yeah. ECW did something good for once. Alright. 4291. Jesus, we're second place. Because they did it in the big freaking arena. What? Where they get this extra trophy? Third place! Third! This is terrible. I can't end here. I can't end here. I don't want to look at this crap. Who cares? Disappointed. Extremely disappointed. Fighting a freaking uphill battle all the damn time. And yeah, I cuss because I'm that freaking frustrated by this. Alright, Macho Man, I appreciate you, but, you know, Steamboat ain't here anymore. Braun Breaker is staying. Can I look? Io hasn't even freaking reached the level to have her class changed yet. LA Knight has to stay because, okay. We can also protect 6 people. I thought it was 5. Granted, it is also a lot of money. Budget $3 million. So I think we should spend $1 million here. Picking Kurt. Boom. Io won that much. I know we spent over $1 million, but I'm perfectly fine with the people we kept. Becky and Rhea might be our first draft choices because I do like the rivalry that we were building there. And then after that, so Bruiser. What is Braun? Braun is a bruiser. Kurt, we're going to change a fighter. Kurt and Braun's probably going to be our rivalry there. Alright. So let me write this all down, though. LA Knight. Yeah. World champion. Seth Rollins. U.S. Candice LeRae. Women's. I also forgot about Finn and Dominic already. Will they stay? I don't know yet. Probably not. Who was the other person? Bob Breaker. Alright. Let's get to this freaking draft. I'm actually pretty pissed that I don't know what that Hall of Fame trophy is that freaking Mick got. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, boom. Let's just do it.
The rosters are about to change. It's WWE.
Yep, I was not picking him at all. All right, I see The Rock. Bro, why is 444? That's a lot more. Is Rhea still here, though? We got to go through this. Rhea is. We're going to be, like, down the hole, have no money, pause. Bubba is Devon here. Is Scott Steiner here? Randy Orton is. We're drafting Randy. I'd imagine Scott Steiner's not this freaking out. Ooh. A Storm? I ain't gonna lie. They did Jay dirty. She got low ass ratings. Lyra. We're not gonna have any money for any freaking thing. Kyrie. Kyrie's getting drafted. Ilya. Alright, we got a way better draft pool than normal. So, I saw Randy Orton. That's who we're drafted first. And if we're going to be honest, he is replacing Scott Steiner, and Randy Orton and Braun Breaker to be Legacy 2.0. Granted, he's probably going to feud with... Ooh! We're turning him, he'll probably going to feud with LA Knight first. So Randy Orton is our first draft pick. We're not even looking at money yet. Scarlett and Channing Stats Lorenzo got drafted. Ilya, I can do a lot of different things. So Ilya is getting drafted now because normally they start drafted the cheaper contracts as Bubba Ray is going back home. Kyrie, same thing that I just said for Ilya. Is Luke Gallows here? I feel like we passed him and just neglected it. I guess not. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we could change his. First of all, do we have anybody here that could team with Dragon Lee? Yeah, Walking Wild, technically, but I don't know if we're gonna draft Finn and Dominic. We got a lot to work with. Bobby Roode, I appreciate you, but I'm still kind of pissed you beat Kurt Angle at Mania. We might be able to do that Kurt and AJ rivalry I wanted to do. Could do AJ and Seth. Punk, you're intriguing, but probably not. Still trying to see. Oh, Luke Gallows is here. But I see way more viable options for our tag division. All right. Where is Kyrie? Because I said I was going to draft Kyrie.
WCW picks Kyrie Sane.
So right now, I'm drafted based off money, when I should be based it off rivalries and potential. With Randy, he's probably going to feud with LA Knight or team with Braun Breaker. Did I draft Dragon Lee, or did I just make that up? I had drafted Dragon Lee yet. The problem with Dragon Lee is I don't see anybody that could team with him besides Walking Wild. Santos Escobar, logically, technically, yes. But I also, if Santos, none of these people are like level 15s can change their styles to match with Finn. Because Finn and Dominic are still our tag teams. So if I could build like a tag team, I would draft Dominic and Finn back. Was Becky still here? She was, and she cost a lot of money. I think we're just gonna bite the bullet and draft Becky, because that way we continue our women's tag titles. And I appreciate Rhea, but Rhea's probably not coming back. Do we give Lyra a chance this season? Jade is a thought process. Another season not be able to draft freaking Scott Stoddard. Fit is a lot of money too. All right. Anybody up here? Vader. I'm completely look. We not drafted Vader because he costs a lot, but I no sold Vader. Where is Dragon Lee? I'm too excited to not draft Dragon Lee. Draft Dragon Lee. Lyra. We're probably gonna draft to give a second chance. So we're gonna draft Lyra, Isla, then Dragon Lee, and then again we ain't gonna have no money.
Taking over this brand as they chose Lyra Valkyria. My bet Breeze sees a makeover in her future.
Then I said, who did I say? I think I said Isla Dawn.
WCW selects Isla Dawn. The modern day witch Isla Dawn joins a new roster. She thought she might be on the sidelines, but now she has an
Miz, ECW alumni. Dragon Lee is too cool not to draft. I just wish he was so much a specialist. That would make things a little bit easier. Bro, Dragon Lee, Seth Rollins, I think is going to be the first rivalry. Yeah.
WCW drafts Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee will showcase his lucha art on a new brand. The brand felt incomplete without this guy. Great late pick.
Okay. LA Knight, Randy Orton. Kurt Angle, I'm talking rivalries here. LA Knight, Randy Orton. Kurt Angle, Braun Breaker. Seth Rollins, Dragon Lee. Leaving Ilya. We need somebody for Ilya. Kyrie and Becky. Lyra, Isla, Candice, and Io, which I also have neglected. Bro, alright, talk about. To realize that Candice is a fighter. So, I don't know how well that will go. First of all, I think we can change Candice. I just don't know to what yet. I would imagine it is a cruiser. So we need to level EO up a lot. So right now we need to find somebody for Ilya. And we got more money than I expected, but we do have the lower level people. What I mean by that is people that don't get the high batch ratings, which it's not an insult, but it's just how this freaking game is. Carmelo would be cool, but he's a cruiser. There's just way too much. I'd have to overthink with that. Is there somebody here, if I was to draft Finn and Dominic, is there somebody here I could team Ilya with? So we logically need a face bruiser, correct? Because Finn is a fighter. So a face bruiser that could team with Ilya. Nikita Lyons. Okay, they ain't any face bruisers. Alright, if we do going up here and looking. Bring Steamboat back. I think we're going to put the tag division on pause again. I will say, though, Randy Orton and Braun Breaker probably will be a tag team at some point. But we still need somebody for Ilya to feud with. Ilya and Ken Shamrock would be insane. But Ken costs a lot of money. You know what? We just might freaking draft Finn by himself. We just draft Finn and Dominic. And then, I don't really want to, and then like the tag division's cold. We're gonna draft Finn. See how much money we have left over. Because realistically speaking, we could just do Finn and Ilya for now. So I'm gonna go through this one more time and look. Because there's Finn. We're gonna go through these and see like, oh, there's like a better choice. Also, Theory is intriguing, I will admit. And also, Theory might get drafted. Alright. So let's draft Finn for now. Dominic. And I don't think we'd have enough. I think we go the cheaper route, draft Theory, and then Carl Anderson would be hilarious. Theory and Cameron Grimes. Do we have enough for that? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm also trying to do a upgrade on the building. But I'd rather sign people now, obviously. So we'd have 20,000 left if we did these 2 draft picks, plus whatever they give us. Because we got an even number now. So Theory and who was I saying? Theory and Cameron Grimes. Theory and Cameron Grimes. Where's a coin? If I hit heads, I'm going to save the money. If it's tails, we're going to draft them. So, let me get a coin. I don't think this is the first time on my channel that I've went. I don't think this is the first time on the channel's history that I've did the flip the coin routine, but this is something to really think about. So, I said heads draft, tails don't. And it is tails, so we're just going to save the money and do an upgrade. Because the upgrades cost $250,000. So, sorry to Theory and Cameron Grimes.
WCW chooses Austin Theory.
I lied. Alright, no more. Boom. Done. Bro, did I not draft Becky? Was Becky and Candice not our freaking tag champions? Like they got the tag titles next to them. If I did that, I would have, potential. I don't think I would have. I probably wouldn't have done anything different. Sorry to Rhea and not continuing the rivalry with her and Candice, but yeah, I don't care. I ain't really got as much beef with Regal as I do. I got beef with both of them evenly. I don't really want to send either text message. I wouldn't even read the message. This is kind of, I think that, See, thank you. I ain't got to respond to that. Boom. I ain't trying to make him mad. That's probably going to be one of our first matches. I also just realized that this is dead ass our budget. I definitely would have I definitely wouldn't have drafted them then. But to be fair, if I was doing the build it upgrade, I would have had like a less than 100,000 left. So, also Theory, you freaking owe us one. So, we do not get back The power card. The power cards do not carry over because we did the submission match, and that did not carry over. And what was the other one? The other was the contract one. So I know I'm going to ask this in the future, boy. Oh, do they carry over? They do not carry over. That is learned. We will never get any of these upgrades. We also never, ever get that offer from Hollywood to send one of our stars. Hire 5 superstars. That we can't do right now, but it's something doable. We're not doing that again. This, This is We did this last time. Oh, did we already do this? Oh, we did. Okay, I'll take that. This is doable. Probably not. We didn't even hire Dominic. Our tag division's gone. All right, so we only need to do 4 this season. So I'll take that. Now, what I will say. Selected opponents. Hey, I was literally just talking about this. Our main event, this is the night after WrestleMania bullcrap, is this title rematch between these two. So, thinking out loud. Because we're going to book this episode, then we'll kick, when we come back, our next episode will be continuing here. So, we're going to book this episode and then play it at the start of the next episode. So, thinking out loud, what our rivalries are supposed to be. First of all, Candace. We changed Candace to a specialist. Yes. Very much needed for this EO rivalry. So Candace and Becky will be specialists feuding with Kyrie and EO in the singles and tag divisions. Lyra will be feuding with Isla. So to go ahead and somewhat establish that, we're going to do a tables match and try to get this tables match thing done. I also freaking forgot about our money situation. I don't really care about it. Who the hell is Kyle Schlickman? Bro, is this season 1? Who the hell are these people? I do not remember having Ludwig Kaiser on the roster. I remember having Braun and Stardust, but Ludwig, I do not. This probably won't be done. This will take time to do. I don't do self-promos. So, book 5 shows with 12 or more superstars. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was writing down. So, we need. I forgot about this horse shit. Oh my god. What do you gotta do? Swap the current class. Oh, time out. I know what I did wrong. I apologize for saying horse manure for something. That was my fault. Boom. There. Boom. All our champions. We need Randy as a heel regardless. Because Randy is going to feud with LA Knight correctly. Don't have enough money for that. So I thought, yeah, time out. We can't. Set. Oh my god. Randy and Dragon Lee might have a little mini rivalry. Actually, I don't know. Because Randy's a face now. Because I'm going to turn Randy heel. And he's going to feud with LA Knight. I somewhat want to complete this LA Knight Seth feud. Actually, I really don't. Because I already planned for them not to. We'll see. Kurt, I'm glad Kurt is also healthy, by the way. We need Kurt. We need several things. We need Kurt to be a fighter. Which again, we ain't got the money for that. I'm just thinking out loud. This needs to be done now. We're doing this one tonight. We could just do a triple threat with Randy. Try to get this triple threat stuff done. Kurt. Braun Breaker. Randy. I know what it's going to do. It's going to spin freaking Randy and freaking Braun Breaker feud with one another. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. So please don't do that to me. We're going to do another triple threat. We save this match. I think we're going to save this match. Because I want to do a men's triple threat, women's triple threat. And I didn't want Kyrie and Io going against Becky, so that's why I changed that. So over here. How many do we got to do 5 or 10 tables? Did 10 tables matches. Don't know why I thought it was 5. I'm overthinking with a lot of this. So we have 4 great competitors to do a triple threat match. Actually 5, because I forgot about Finn. Finn was supposed to be feuding with Ilya. And Dragon Lee was supposed to be feuding with Seth. So Finn and Dragon Lee, which Finn can change to a specialist. Which at some point might happen. Finn might get changed to a specialist at some point. I'm not going to rush and do it yet. But Finn, Ilya, and Dragon Lee, which is probably the best options of the triple threat. And then in the women's division, Becky, who's going to feud with Kyrie, and we'll add Lyra to this. We'll have a run-in with Isla attacking her. We have no tables matches, but we do have 3 triple threats to get that done. And to build some money up. So, by the time we get to this episode next time around, some things might have changed. We can do this as a tables match. I know that's not the most fun, but I think it makes the most sense. And the only person that's not used is Theory. And we got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people used this week, which is way more than 12. And we want to do that 5 times, which I think almost every episode we do has 12 or more people. This, I'm going to hope, is done. So, I don't like seeing Season 3 rank 3. That bothers the hell out of me. I'll admit that. I don't like that Foley has more Hall of Fame trophy challenges, GM trophies, whatever. I keep calling it Hall of Fame. You get the point. I'm very frustrated and pissed about that. We only need to get 5,500,000 for the second fan tier, which I don't even know. Again, I still don't know what Foley did to get that other trophy. We're kind of ways away with the 10 million mark. We ain't really got much here. Did Finn? Finn appeared. He didn't compete, though. Look at this bull crap. What could he have done? Because he doesn't have as many... he might have... I don't know. Season history. 4 million. Foley is in the purple, correct? He is. So I don't even think he hit the 4 million yet. Season 2. Oh, we were in first place season 1. I ain't that upset anymore. I thought we were third or second. I thought we were in second. We're in third now. We ain't being in third this season. We might, meet in the middle and get second, but actually no, we were in second here. We were first here. So this all blends in together. I've been spewing on for way too long. And I just realized that there was an error on my computer. So I don't even know if it's been streamed. It's still streaming on my Xbox. So this definitely could have been a waste. So before I end this, I will be seeing if this is still playing. I've been talking to myself this whole time. I'll be pretty pissed. Here you go. Any slower. It still says I'm live. Hold on. Hello. This has been working the whole time, correct? Alright, it has been. This went on a little bit too long, but we're here. The end of we're done here. I do appreciate y'all all for watching. Hopefully you like, comment, subscribe, all that extra stuff. Tune in to the next episode, because I'm out for now. Bye-bye.